We are really plowing through these, aren't we? It's not that hard to just sit there in front of a camera and talk, except it is, and I'm getting quite parched, but we're going to continue anyway with book number 4 of the Johannes Cabal series by Jonathan L. Howard. This one, The Brothers Cabal. We're not talking about a cabal in the normal sense, however, you'll find that hilariously, we are. And it's not funny. A menagerie of monsters have taken over Marcavia. Horst, the brother Cabal, Horst Cabal, is your primary feature in this particular one. If you've read the third one, you'll find out that Johannes didn't have such a good time going through all of those eldritch horrors. Saved by his brother. Should I say that? Featuring his brother, brought back to life, undeath, brought back to the world by some occultists in the middle of a rundown train station, so to say. The brother Horst, the vampire, has been undeaded, redeaded, revivified, given a new lease on unlife, we'll say. And as a result, young Horst, who is permanently young forever because, again, vampirism, is wrestling with whether or not he wants to be a vampire and go through high school. I mean, no, this isn't Twilight, this isn't Sparkles or any of that shit. He's wrestling, though, with his inner demon, which is a vampiric demon, and the thirst for blood. Again, we have a menagerie of monsters. We have an occult society that is deciding that it is going to take over the world. We've got some characters from book 2 that come back. We've got some characters from book 1 that come back. We've got characters in this here book. Every book should have them. All the good ones do. In the 4th ride of the Cabals, we go on a very different kind of train ride. There is a train this time, so we'll repeat to chapter 1, or book 1 rather. And in so doing, we find the mettle of the man, or the vampire, if you will. And in the end, we come to a conclusion, as all books do. Looking at the criteria, the Criterion collection, okay? Readability of the book. This is told in the fashion of Horst himself narrating a tale to Johannes, and as a result, you still get the vocabulary of Johannes, believe it or not. Not as much as the others. So this one is actually going to be a 4 on the readability scale. There are not as many new and difficult words that you'll have to go out of your way to look up. Because again, this one is not told from Johannes' point of view. It is told from Horst's point of view. And he's a bit of a simpleton. Just kidding. He's not a simpleton. He is just simple. By a ton. And he's still got a great story. The Menagerie of Demons is a great story. Again, we've got some cameos within this book, and they're worth it. It's worth revisiting some of these characters. And while it's important that I don't reveal which characters these are, because it's very pivotal to the plot line, you'll enjoy them when they pop back up and understand why. This one is the type of book, again, each of the books is a bit different. My coffee maker's going off. I hope you guys don't mind the beep. It's a little bit different compared to the other 3 books. Obviously, the first one is a tale about a necromancer and a deadly carnival. The second one is a murder mystery on an airship. The third one is Eldritch Horrors Beyond All Human Comprehension. And the fourth one is about occultists and demon worship, really. Well, not demon worship, but armies of the undead and whatnot. Simple things everyday things that we're used to nowadays, because people are sheep. And that also coincidentally comes up in this particular novel. As the fourth story, it is stronger than the third, for sure. Um, some may not think that, but in my opinion, I think it is because it's different from the norm. And it's not so much of, well, all these fantastical things are happening and they're explained because of the fantastical location in which they are transpiring. But let's get to the rest of the criteria. Cover art. Again, very important to me. This one features Johannes. It features Forst. It features the brothers Cabal, which is Johannes and Forst. It has two entomopters, which, if you've read this far, are just planes. It's a fun way to say plane, entomopter. They have dragonfly-like wings, similar to the planes in Doom. That'll interest you, won't it? Speaking of which, throw back to book number 2, which has some fun little diagrams and stuff in it that make things really neat. Again, I like the black spine. I like the black, red, and white color scheme. This one has a little bit more gray to it as well. But these they'll stand out on your bookshelf, um, in my opinion, because of the running theme that goes along with them, but also because of the fact that, well, they're great. They look great, and I think that they will look great on your bookshelf. Should you buy it? If you bought the other three, that's a no-brainer. At this point, you should just continue supporting Jonathan L. Howard, purchasing the book, and having it on your bookshelf. I currently don't. This is a library book. Don't judge me. I won't judge you. I don't care. I do think that everybody should have a library in their town and utilize it. And if they don't, be the one that opens the library for the rest of them. Right? Let's do it. Nobody knows how to read and it's stupid and it's done with it. Rotting their brains, right? So is the book cover nice? Yes. Again, 4 out of 5. I'm a simple man. Kind of like Horst. Should you own it? Again, it's book 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. You should own it. You'll probably want to go back and read them again. I really think that you will. I know I will. I intend to. It's always fun to pick up on those little deets that you didn't get to meet before, as we've said. The characters, the plot. Let's get into it, right? The plot for this one, again, involves a menagerie of monsters. It involves an occult society. It involves a mad queen trying to take over Macarbia. We are back in Macarbia again, as you'll find. And overall, the character development for Horst itself is one of the pivotal reasons for this particular book. So, to discuss both as I get comfortable here, the characters and the plot go hand in hand, as they always do. And I think you'll like the Emptomopter pilots. They're a ragtag bunch of ladies who will surprise you. There is some espionage afoot. There's the crazy professor. You get all sorts of different characters this time around, and it's just fun. It's really fun. The whole story from top to bottom, in my opinion, is great and worth the read. This one comes in, again, a little bit longer, about 350 pages once you get to the afterword. Let's see here, 335. Yeah, around 350 pages, give or take. I'm not going to look at the exact number. Worth the read, worth the time. Again, something you can finish in about a day and a half. I know I did. I think it actually took me about 2 days this time because I decided to play a little bit of Clair Obscure. But sometimes you gotta have a French RPG, right? That's what my period. You feel the casual. To keep it with the Cabalian style of Brothers Cabal, this is book number 4, a solid 4 out of 5, in my opinion, 4 out of 5. Something that you should take a look and gander at, absorb the story, intrigue, plot as it thickens. Okay? As always, welcome to my nook. This is the book. Go back to your day, enjoy your life, and read, people. Okay? Read, people, because that's how you really learn things about it. Oh, dropping my mic on my face. Because my whole back stand is like a rock tower, and you gotta hold it because it can't be held on by natural conventions.